Ophelia mostly like middle income to
My father used to cut most of these yards down here.
like middle income and higher lives here in Ophelia because this is pretty much seafront, waterfront. And when you live in the waterfront area, that's high. You're paying cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And taxes.
That's taxes. The beachfront road.
Yeah, most of these yards my father used to cut down here. Back when I was growing up. Yeah, most of the majority of these yards down here he cut. Cut them too. Some look a little different. That shed wasn't there. That shed ain't there, but I remember cutting that lady's yard. I remember cutting Miss Patterson yard. That was Mr. Chafin house. He was a World War II veteran.
Hmm. Is he still alive?
He died back in, I think he died probably back in 2009, I think. He died back, yeah, died back in 2009, something like that.
Let's go to the sunny bank. Yeah, this is all private area right here. Private.
Actually, might go down to former place, go down a little further.
Ren sleeping?
No, Miranda's still awake.
No, Ren. They start talking.
I wonder if that man's still alive. I wonder if that couple's still alive.
They might.
Like, so Maybe.
Kid Wills. Hannah's place. Hawk, hawk, hawk.
Something on that.
So Miss Joyce drove all the way here.
I don't think she had to pick anybody down here. She might on the other side going towards the ferry. I think she might have to. I don't know if she.
Because I just saw, you know, a sign there that someone graduated in 2023.
Got what?
Graduated in 2023 from North Sunderland High School.
Oh,
So,
maybe so then. This year. Down McConkey. Well, her house is right down there.
oh, okay.
And her son, although that went to school with my mom, yeah, he got another house right there.
Is she still alive?
Ooh. I don't know. Damn,
Because
think about
when was the last time? Bernadette's still in high school?
it. That I last actually talked to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 2019 before the pandemic or 2018. Something like that.
Yours down there.
Jet is rich. Another subdivision for rich people.
It is not apologetic reach down here.
This is kind of like phase 2.
There used to be a house right here, but see they tore that down because I think that woman died in maybe a couple of years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I think the woman died.
Pelican Point.
I went to around. My dad used to cut the yard. That yard right there, the house. I don't know if that's the same. That might be the same house. Not still part of the original house, but yeah, Miss Ophelia Cochran. Yeah, that's her house down.
Oh, I thought she lives close to the Vilmar.
Who?
Cockrell?
No, well, the woman that used to live there was Miss Ophelia Cochran. I think she died. She died maybe like 3 years ago, something like that. She died a few years back.
That's the one you cut grass with, right?
No.
That's
them
a different.
Cochran. Yeah, this is a different Cochran. I just remember I went to school with her grandkids. Well, with the 2 granddaughters. The grandson was, I believe that was the grandson that stopped by. I think when I was in Kuwait or something, you said they stopped by and asked about your Oldsmobile or something. I believe that was him. The grandson, I believe that was their brother. Now, since you said, you described it, I was like, wait a minute. I didn't think about it at first till later on. I was like, I think that was
Yeah,
him.
lots of people stop
You
it by
probably
when you're
he was-
deployed and when you're in
I think he was one of the people that stopped by and asked about your Oldsmobile that you was telling me.
and still in what was that? Texas for training before deploying to Kuwait.
I think that house is torn down now.
Mikey, sit properly.
Still buckled.
You're so buckled. Now what you doing, Mike? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Oh,
He's just
and the
clapping.
woman live right. There's a creek right behind his house.
It was.
It's a creek.
I think this is the one that they're selling last time.
Yeah.
And it says like that's what, about 4 point something acres.
Yeah, there's a creek right there.
Yeah, and it says like there's a creek behind them, and if you want, you can. What?
You can have a little boat and
They
go
have a
out to the
small
back.
boat. They have a small boat. Then it says like you can go all the way wherever you want as long as you have a boat, but you can start from the creek
Yeah.
behind them.
Actually, the owner of that house when I was growing up, her name was Miss B.
As in BEA? B? Related to Miss Renee?
I don't know. I'm trying to think that maybe how you spell it. I don't know if she was related to them or not. Maybe she could have been related to them some way or another on their father's side.
Yeah, just like you. You're related to the B. You're related to the Baileys. BBBs.
But yeah, I remember her. Of course, she was born in the late 1800s. I think she lived to be 100.
You said
She lived to be 100.
she was born in 1800s?
In the late 1800s, yeah. She was born in the late 1800s. Like, okay.
And when did she pass away?
Sometime back in the 90s, probably like about
Okay,
95, 96.
I'm about to say like if she was
95,
born in the 1800s and she still survived until now, like
yeah, like
that's a miracle.
well, just like my great grandmother, she was born in 1898 and she lived until 1996. I remember her. Yeah, I could. Yeah, that's two people. Then I remember my great uncle, Golden Carter. That was my
Yeah,
grandmother.
but
uncle.
if you
He was
say
born-
like that she's still alive until at this moment,
no.
that would be like a miracle.
Yeah, that would be a miracle, but no. Yeah, I can remember.
That's kind of like 2 decades. No, there's
Yeah, I can remember about 5 or 6 people. I
That's
remember that I remember.
bicentennial that she's alive.
That was born in 1800s. Yeah. I guess I can say I can be one of the few people that's besides people that's older than me that said they remember somebody that was born in the late 1800s.
We're lucky enough if
I mean, do you
we're
remember?
alive for about 7 decades.
No, I'm just saying. Do you know anybody? Do you remember anybody that was born in 1800s back in the Philippines?
1800s.
Like 1880s, 1890s.
My grandma on my mother's side.
Was she? I mean, do you know her personally? Do you know her personally?
I don't know her personally because the last time I think my mom told me the last time my grandma and my grandpa saw me I was 3 months or 6 months old.
Oh, so you don't remember her.
Yeah, but
Like
they communicate through mails or telegram by that time.
right.
My grandma was born in 1898. Then my grandpa was born in 1901. But my grandpa died first, 1981. Then my grandma passed away in 85.
Oh, okay. So that was in the 80s. Yeah, because I remember my great uncle Golden Carter. That was my grandmother uncle. He lived until 1991. He was born in 1895. So yeah, he died in 91. I remember when they had his funeral. They did the the gun salute thing, the 21 gun salute, because he was a World War veteran.
Yeah.
That was my great grandfather brother. Yeah. I'm thinking he was probably younger than my great grandfather was. I don't remember my great grandfather, but my mom said that my great grandfather I think he died a little bit before I was born. So, but I absolutely remember him.
Just like your daughter. Your daughter was born what? 2 months before your grandfather passed away.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think he died a couple of months before I was born. From my mom said so. So yeah, I do remember. Yeah, I do remember Golden Carter. I do remember my great grandmother Minerva. I do remember Miss B. Let's see, who else I remember? Yeah, my grandmother had a cousin. She was born in the late 1800s. She stayed at my grandparents' house for a bit. during the last couple of years of her life. I don't think she had kids of her own. I think her last name was Carter. I think that might have been my grandmother's second cousin. She might have been second cousin. It might have been, I guess, my great grandfather first cousin or something like that.
Are we going down Reedfield?
We can. Yeah, that's about like 4 people. Oh, and I do remember, and I do remember another person from church. I don't know who was that. I think that was Miss Bruno's mother-in-law. I do remember her. I can't think of her name right now.
Why they never have a song for Virginia states, but they have West Virginia? Take me home, country road. Right?
Well, John Denver song that talk about West Virginia.
Yeah.
I think every state has a song.
We have country singer that's from Virginia, right?
Yeah, about 3 or 4 country singers probably.
But they never sang anything about Virginia.
I don't think so.
Virginia is for lovers. I think Mikey will start composing for Virginia. Look at that, he's singing. I might buy them a drum set. Since they're like, I think it was Michael that attracted to the drums. Because every time we're watching the football game in Northumberland, Michael was looking on the, what's that, on the bench where the
drums.
The drums are. And I think Renner will become the athletes. Tackle here, tackle there, tackle everywhere. And we are now leaving Hitsville area, going a little bit of Burgess County. And after that, going to Reedfield, Virginia. And the vehicle is way too forward, stopping on the traffic light.
that almost looks similar to that. That was a little more box. Maybe 2024 Santa Fe was. I don't know what that Santa Fe or I think Palestine.
Baptist Church on the left. So there's two Baptist church here. That one and the other one on the right. What are they building? We are now entering Reedville. What tower is that for? Is it Verizon or AT&T? The towers. There's two. What?
I'm sorry. I couldn't tell you what tower that tower's for. I wouldn't be surprised if one of them is Verizon. It wouldn't be surprised me if it is.
Can you hear me now? Good. Over here they have beans. They plant beans.
Oh, and that Craftsman tractor? That's why I went down to Sherwood Forest. The main part to buy that tractor. To buy that lawnmower.
I thought you went to Mechanicsville.
No. Right down there, Sherwood Forest. Bales live right down there. And I bought that Craftsman tractor from.
Oh, Sherwood Forest.
Yeah. Went down there. Yeah, just right down there. That's a good lawnmower though. Really good lawnmower.
That's a big house. Reedville's considered rich people too, right? One lives here. That's what your mom said. Most of the people lives here, Bergwa. There's only a few Victorian houses left. Mostly they kind of like modernize it.
Yeah, that was because that town was still founded during the Victorian era too. So yeah.
Poplar Farm. Have you been to Tangier?
No, I haven't. Well, Mom have.
Your mom and Bernadette. Because Bernadette said like Tangier is just a small island.
Yeah, she did say she got went. I forgot that her class had a trip or something over there or something.
Yeah. You can walk to enter Tangier Island for 2 miles.
Yeah, I've never been over there yet.
But she said like it's getting smaller. It's sunking. It's sinking.
There's the Roswell High School. My mom went there.
There's a high school before?
Well, when it was for black students, when it was segregated and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, my mom went there.
Segregation is what? before 1950s, right?
I guess you say. I guess you say part of the '60s and before that.
But when they stopped the segregation was what? Before 70s?
Yeah.
Fleeton. They opened this one time and they closed it again. The gasoline station right there.
I think her restaurant's over Kilmarnock now.
I told Bert that like let's just reopen that gas station because of those houses. The closer you are to the water, the expensive the house is.
I guess he's doing some work to this house, because remember this house was for sale one time.
Oh yeah, this house is for sale.
It was.
But I think it's still for sale.
Oh, see, they're doing work to it now.
I think if you fix the total house, we'll have 5 bedrooms.
Oh, that house?
Yeah,
I can see that.
fixer upper. But fixer. But that's considered like historical house already because that's more than 100 years. That house right there. So you can't really change anything.
About change a few stuff, but
The few stuff inside, but you have to ask for the historians because you have to leave something. That's the only bad things when you're buying a historical houses. When it comes to remodeling, you cannot this house right here, this part right here, you cannot demolish it, you cannot upgrade on this part.
oh, so they did open the restaurant down here. I guess it is open.
And I think Horn Harbor is open too.
Oh, it probably is. If it is, I want to
Because Bess is always posting something.
Does she work down there?
Mm-hmm. Then I think she works at Pizza Hut too. This is one of the restaurants here in our area, like seafood restaurant.
I've only been there once
And
with James.
this is where you take the ride going to Tangiers Island too.
No.
That's what Bernard said. They took the boat here.
I don't remember that. Another over there at Buzzard Point. I thought they used to do it over at Buzzard Point.
Are you talking about down there in
Fairport, going down Fairport and stuff like that.
Fairpoint?
Yeah, Fairport. They used to take it down there.
Look at that Victorian house right there.
Huh?
Look at that.
Actually, and
Those houses. This is the restaurant before, right? We went to with James.
yeah. It was called Tommy's at that time.
Yeah.
I don't know if I think it's a different owner now, I believe.
The only thing here in Reedfield, most houses are closer to the road.
They are close. That's the only thing I don't like.
they're close to the water too. Walking. 3 dogs.
Look like a boxer.
Yep. Bernadette like Pomsky.
Oh, those small dogs.
Yeah. She like the white Pomsky. Mix of
Husky.
Pomeranian and Husky.
Yeah, they nice looking dogs. They don't grow no more than so big.
No, they I think they just remain the same size.
Yeah, they cute. I like them.
Remember Bernadette almost killed, who's that dog when we were still in Colorado? The puppy. The puppy stayed the same size.
Oh, that was Emily. That was one of Emily dogs. That was one of Emily little dogs.
You remember? She's like, don't squeeze my puppy. Don't squeeze my baby.
Well, it was a puppy. It was a dog. Well, it was it was
That
I don't know
dog
puppy's
that-
age, but
That same age, they never grow. It's just like that.
yeah, Bernadette was playing with it. Emily said, "Bernadette, don't, you know, don't do it now."
That's my baby.
Yeah, it was one of Emily dogs.
Yeah.
You said they moved back to California. They moved to California. Back to
I guess so, yeah.
Oh.
I think Emily moves to California too. The other Emily.
You mean
Lindburn.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
No, the other Emily I'm talking about, that Bernadette
Oh,
played
the young one.
the one that's live in Woodbridge. No, not Woodbridge. In what's that? Briar Bridge, something like that.
Oh, in Colorado Springs.
Mhm.
Oh, with what was her husband's name? That was military. Salty.
Yeah.
I didn't really like her too much.
You're not alone. Lots of people said that.
I didn't like her. She seemed like she was stuck up.
I think even Dulce doesn't like her.
Oh my goodness. If somebody like Doozy say that, oh my goodness. There might be some truth. There might be some truth to that.
Dulce and her sister.
Oh wow. I'm just saying to myself from saying that if somebody like Doozy said something like that, oh wow, that might be.
Nobody will like her because she's a homebody. She's a plain housewife. Dulce and the rest, they're working.
Yeah, Emily seemed like she was a little.
And I think
stuck up a little bit.
she's new here in the U.S. too at that time.
I'm just saying at the time, I just seemed like I wasn't getting the right vibe from her. Sonny, he was cool. Cool. I'm like, okay, he was cool.
Saudi is older than her.
Yeah, I know. He was older than me. I think he was the same age as you.
No, I think Saudi is older than me. Then the lady's not even. I think it's not even 20 or 20, just like that.
Yeah, I don't think she was. I think I was older than her.
She's young. I think she just turned 18, something like that. Oh well then.
He's probably retired now. Then probably retired, got another job.
He might be retired already.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's probably retired.
Because what he was E6 that time when we were still in Colorado.
Yeah, he was E6 at the time, I believe.
Same with oh no, Ronnie become E7.
Yeah.
I think he reached master sergeant rank. Become first sergeant and master sergeant in National Guard. No, it's the National Guard or Reserve, right?
Reserve, and then he say he was gonna go try to do active duty.
I don't think he will do active duty because
Remember he was trying to go into active duty.
Yeah, but I think he will love his job like reserve and work in an ID section. Yes.
Unless he if he didn't transfer to active duty, maybe he did active duty status and see if he can be on orders for a certain amount of time. Unless he did that.
He might, but he likes working in Deers.
Or unless he end up getting an AGR position.
I like the deer section in Colorado. They're so cool. They're all Filipinos. I would just go there and ask, Ron, I don't like my picture. I would just say, I don't like my ID picture. Can you replace it? And everyone's waiting online, and I would just jump online. Then who's the soldier that he lost his ID card? Then I think it was Sergeant Smith or Sergeant Payne that asked me to help this soldier before receiving a UCMJ. If I can do it
Quietly.
If I can do it in a rush, in a hush.
Yeah, do it quietly.
Yeah, hush rush.
It's like losing an ID card wasn't that big deal when I was in Kuwait because daggone.
Because this soldier it's been like in the eyes of the first sergeant already.
Oh.
Then he lost his ID card.
No,
But he's a nice soldier. Just like something happened, like family problem, something like that.
Yeah.
We went there during lunchtime, and Ron said, just sit right there, I'll call you when there's one vacant. Then they asked, where's your ID? We're going to replace it. I said, that's the thing. I said, okay, hold on. Don't tell anyone that I help you, okay? Then the dude said, like, yes, thank you very much. Man, when he got his ID card, he's about to cry. I don't like to have my UCMJ.
He wasn't looking good. Whoever the first owner at the time was, I guess he just.
Who replaced Jenkins? First sergeant. Who replaced Junkie? First sergeant Junkie.
Was it?
Oh, I thought we're going to Freeport.
Oh shoot, have we been past that? Oh my.
No, I mean going to Horn Harbor.
Oh yeah, you know that. Yes. Hold on, I gotta turn around. Yeah, let me go turn around.
Hold on. Right there. What it says, if God is not changing your situation, He may be changing
You.
He may be changing you. This is what? Methodist church too? Baptist. Fairfield